Hello, my smart little bees. Today we are going to look at a new lesson and we will be beginning with the chapter perimeter and area. Okay, this is all based on simple shapes. For this series, we will be looking at the following topics. The first one being perimeter, where we calculate the perimeter of a simple shapes using addition. The second part, we will calculate the perimeter of simple shapes using basic formulae. The third one will be about calculating area of simple shapes using graph. And the final one will be about calculating the area of simple shapes using formulae. Now, before we begin, today we will begin with the first part of calculating the perimeter. So for today, I will first bring up a figure for you. What is this? Yes, this is a carom board. Now, there is one little unique thing about the carom board. You know, a carom board is square in shape. You will never find a carom board which is rectangular in shape. Okay, so now when this is square in shape, it means that all its boundaries have the same size. Okay, the boundaries means nothing but the edges of the carom board. Okay, they are all of equal length. So if I asked you that one of the sides was 4 centimeter, what would be the side of the other three, or what would be the length of the other three? Okay, so you would answer me 4 centimeter. Well done. But now if I asked you what is the boundary length, can you tell me what is the length of the boundary for this? So for this, we will first arrange the length of each. So we will write this as 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay, now that we've written the 4s on each, we will add them. So this is going to give me 16 centimeters. Okay, so the length of the boundary is 16 centimeter. But what does this mean? This boundary length means nothing but the perimeter. Okay, so the perimeter is nothing but the boundary. Now we will be learning how to calculate the perimeter for some simple shapes. So the first one is a square, another a triangle, the other one is a rectangle, and similarly you can calculate the perimeter for any closed figure with straight sides. Okay, so let us look at the first question for the day. So when I have a question like this, where I have one side given to me and it says find the perimeter of the shape given. Okay, see, it does not mention the name of the shape. It just says find the perimeter of the shape given. So the first step, what you need to do is understand what shape it is. So from here, I can clearly see that this is nothing but a square. Right? Do you think it is a rectangle? No. Do you think this is a triangle? No again. But if I say that do you think this is a square, I am very certain that your answer will be yes. If you said yes, a great job done. And now, as we solve this question, what I want you to remember is first we look at the shape and we identify the shape. Now, the second step tells me that I need to find any missing side. Note in bracket it says if any. Okay, sometimes in the question not all sides are going to be given, but that does not mean that the question cannot be solved. So let us look at this question, and we know that this is a square, and we can see that I have only one side given to me as 9 centimeter, but none of the other sides are given. But since it is a square, it is very obvious that the remaining sides are each of 9 centimeters. So now I have my missing sides as well. Now let us jump to a third step. Okay, so the third step is to arrange the sides. So the sides means nothing but the length of each side. Now I have each side as 9 centimeter. So I am going to arrange the same as the perimeter of the square equals to 9 plus 9 plus 9 plus 9. Okay. Now that I've arranged, let me look at my fourth step. The fourth step says that I will add the sides. Okay. Since we are finding the total length, we are going to add all of them and not subtract, nor multiply, nor divide. Okay. We are finding the total length, so we will add. So when we are adding, we know that 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 9 is 27 and 27 plus 9 is 36. So that gives me the result 36. Once I have this, I will look at my final step. The final step is to write the unit of measurement. Now remember, every time I've taught you a lesson, I've always asked you to not forget to mention the unit which is asked. So in this question we see the question is asking centimeters. So I'm going to write 36 centimeters. So that is my solution for question 1. What about another question? Let us look at this one. Okay, so this question says that I need to find the perimeter of the shape which is shown here. Now we can see that the red line, we need to calculate its total length. Now to do this, they've already mentioned the length of each side. So the first side is 6 centimeters, the second side is 6 centimeters and the last one is 8 centimeters. Here I can skip the second step. Why can I skip it? Because all the sides are given to me and we already know that this shape is a triangle. So let us move to a third step. The third step was about arranging the given sides. So for this, we know that this is a triangle. So we will write perimeter of the triangle equals to 6 plus 6 plus 8. Once I've done so, we know that our fourth step dictates that we add these numbers. So the moment we add these numbers, we know 6 plus 6 gives us a 12 and a 12 plus 8 gives us a 20. So I have the result as 20. But what was my last step? I'm forgetting something here. Can you tell me? Yes, I haven't written the unit. My final step is to write the unit. So this gives me the answer as 20 centimeters. So we will solve another question to understand this better. So my third question says that I need to find the perimeter of the shape given. So let us first understand what the shape is. Yes, it looks more like a rectangle. Why do we know this? Because one of its length is bigger than the other side. So this is 10 and one is 5. So one is bigger than the other and on the opposite sides they are equal. So this is a rectangle. Now that we know the shape is a rectangle, we will look at the second step. Do you think I need to solve the second step? No. Why not? Because all the sides are given to me. So I have this side as 10, I have this side as 5, this as 10 and the last one as 5. So I do not need the missing side. Once I have done this, I will move on to my third step. Yes, that is about arranging the given data. Once again, I want you to pause the video here and try it on your own. What will the statement be and how will the data be arranged? Okay, so let us look at how to do this. So we will write perimeter of the rectangle equals to 10 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5. So when we add all of these four numbers, we get the answer as 30. So the moment we see 30, we know that our unit is missing, which is our final step. Okay, so when we do this, we will write the unit as millimeters. Note, the question is asking millimeters because it has that unit mentioned beside all the numbers. Okay, so my answer is 30 millimeters. If you were able to solve this on your own, excellent work done. Okay, so now for today I want you to solve the following questions. There are 3 questions given to you which you need to solve on your notebook. After solving these questions, you will post them to your Google Classroom for correction. I hope this video helped you understand the lesson better, and if you have doubts, you know where to find me. All the best, stay home, stay safe.